Hello again, Informatics 190 class. This is Mark, and for this week, I have my brother here. I had interviewed him last week with regards to the science of neurohacks, and he had mentioned that he would be working on being less on his phone. So I wanted to interview him again for this week as well for the science of captivating and see if he has any progress and then go from there. So my first question for you is, have you had any progress since last week? And if so, like how has that been?
Yeah, it's been good. I deleted, Snapchat and Instagram. Those are really two of my main sources where where phone is kind of an issue.
Okay.
So, and it's been good. It's peace of mind, and it's better, less distracted, and more focused on other things, priorities and whatnot. So
That's awesome. So for this week, actually, we learned about the science of captivating, um, which is basically like reinforcement. So if you make a good action, you get reinforced with a reward, right? But if you make a bad action, that you get reinforced with a punishment, and that's how we as human beings learn like what's good versus what's bad. Like as children, for example, like if a child like screams in the middle of a store, right? The parents usually react negatively. So the child, when he grows up, he knows like I shouldn't do that. But if a child, like for example, like says please or thank you to an adult, the parents usually like give him a piece of candy or something. So the child learns that like you're supposed to do that. So we're learning how we could use that and like that concept to apply to behavior change. So for example, like you mentioned like deleting Instagram and Snapchat, and that's really, really good. Um, Another thing that like you can try to do is like if you find yourself still going back a lot on your phone, then you can um, not punish yourself, but almost like give yourself a negative reinforcement.
mm-hmm.
That way, like that way, every time you hold that phone, you don't receive that same reward, and that's hard because phones are pretty rewarding in the way that they work. Like you have a lot of screens moving, it's pretty fluid. But by incorporating that into your routine, you'd be able to hopefully be less on your phone. Um, do you have any questions about that?
No, not really. No.
All right. Well, thank you for being on this week, and hopefully we can talk about this again.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you. Bye.